She'd assure you you were God Almighty if she thought it would give you pleasure.
Estelle, is this true? Answer me. Is it true?
What do you expect me to say? Don't you realize how maddening it is to have to answer questions one can't make head or tail of? You do make things difficult. Anyhow, I'd love you just the same, even if you were a coward. Isn't that enough?
You disgust me. Both of you.
What are you up to?
I'm going.
You won't get that far. The door's locked.
I'll make them open it.
Please, please.
Don't worry, my pet. The bell doesn't work.
I tell you they shall open. I can't endure it any longer. I'm through with you both.
Oh!
Go away.
Oh!
You're even fouler than she. I won't let myself get bogged in your eyes. You're soft and slimy, ugh, like an octopus, like a quagmire.
I beg you, oh, I beg you, not leave me. I'll promise not to speak again. I won't trouble you in any way, but don't go. I daren't be left with Inez. Now she's shown her claws.
Look after yourself. I never asked you to come here.
Oh, how mean you are. Yes, it's quite true you're a coward.
Oh. Well, my little sparrow fallen from the nest. I hope you're satisfied now. You spat in my face. Playing up to him, of course. And we had our tiff on his account. But he's going. And good riddance he will be. We two women will have the place to ourselves.
You won't gain anything. If that door opens, I'm going too.
Where?
I don't care where, as far from you as I can.
Open the door! Open, blast you! I'll endure anything. You red hot tongs and molten lead, you had rocks and prongs and garrots, all your fiendish gadgets, everything that burns and flays and tears. I'll put up with any torture you impose. Anything! Anything would be better than this agony of mind, this creeping pain that gnaws and fumbles and caresses one and never hurts quite enough. Now will you open? Ah!
Well, Garson, you're free to go.
Now I wonder why that door opened.
What are you waiting for? Hurry up and go.
I shall not go.
And you, Estelle? So what? Which shall it be? Which of the three of us will leave? The barrier's down. Why are we waiting? But what a situation. It's a scream. We're inseparables.
Inseparables? Garson, come and lend a hand. Quickly. We'll push her out and slam the door on her. That'll teach her a lesson.
Estelle, I beg you, let me stay. I won't go. I won't go. Not into the passage.
Let go of her.
You're crazy. She hates you.
It's because of her I'm staying here.
Because of me? All right, shut the door. It's 10 times hotter here since it opened. Because of me, you said?
Yes. You, anyhow, know what it means to be a coward.
Yes, I know.
And you know what wickedness is, and shame and fear. There were days when you peered into yourself, the secret places of your heart, and what you saw there made you faint with horror. And then the next day you didn't know what to make of it. You couldn't interpret the horror you had glimpsed the day before. Yes, you know what evil costs. And when you say I'm a coward, you know from experience what that means. Is that so?
Yes.
So, it's you whom I have to convince. You are of my kind. Did you suppose I meant to go? No. I couldn't leave you here gloating over my defeat, with all those thoughts about me running in your head.
Do you really wish to convince me?
That's the one and only thing I wish for now. I can't hear them any longer, you know. Probably that means they're through with me. for good and all. Curtains down, nothing of me is left on earth, not even the name of a coward. So, Inez, we're alone. Only you two remain to give a thought to me. She doesn't count. It's you who matters. You who hate me. If you have faith in me, I'm saved.
It won't be easy. Have a look at me. I'm a hard-headed woman.
I'll give you all the time that's needed.
Yes. We've lots of time in hand. All time.
Listen. Each man has an aim in life. A leading motive. That's so, isn't it? Well, I didn't give a damn for wealth or for love. I aimed at being a real man. A tough, as they say. I stalked everything on the same horse. Can one possibly be a coward when one's deliberately courted danger at every turn? And can one judge a life by a single action?
Why not? For 30 years you dreamt you were a hero, and condoned 1,000 petty lapses because a hero, of course, can do no wrong. An easy method, obviously. Then a day came when you were up against it, the red light of real danger, and you took the train to Mexico.
I dreamt, you say. It was no dream. When I chose the hardest path, I made my choice deliberately. A man is what he wills himself to be.
Prove it. Prove it was no dream. It's when one does, and nothing else that shows the stuff one's made of.
I died too soon. I wasn't allowed time to do my deeds.
One always dies too soon or too late. Yet one's whole life is complete at that moment, with the line drawn neatly under it, ready for the summing up. You are your life and nothing else.
What a poisonous woman you are, with an answer for everything.
Now then, don't lose heart. It shouldn't be so hard, convincing me. Pull yourself together, man. Rake up some arguments. Wasn't I right when I said you were vulnerable? Now you're gonna pay a price. And what a price. You're a coward, Garson, because I wished it. I wished it. Do you hear? I wish it. And yet, just look at me. See how weak I am? A mere breath on the air. A gaze observing you. A formless thought that thinks you. They're open now, those big hands, those coarse man's hands. But what do you hope to do? You can't throttle thoughts with hands. So you've no choice. You must convince me, and you're at my mercy.
Garson!
What?
Revenge yourself.
How?
Kiss me, darling, then you'll hear her squeal.
That's true, Inez. I'm at your mercy, but you're at mine as well.
Oh! Oh, you coward! You weakling! Running to women to console you!
That's right, Inez, squeal away.
Oh!
Hug me tight. Darling, tighter still. That'll finish her off. And a good thing, too.
Yes, Garson, she's right. Carry on with it. Press her to you till you feel your bodies melting into each other. A lump of warm, throbbing flesh. Love's a grand sauce, isn't it, my friend? Deep and dark as sleep. But I'll see you don't sleep.